Hi guys, hope you can hear me okay. I'm gonna do this quick video while I'm driving. I was gonna do this last night, but I didn't. I figured I'll do it today, and so I want to get it over with because I have that meeting tonight to attend. Last night was very interesting. I would say overall it was a very positive experience. I had beeps, yells, thumbs up, you know, constantly at me. I don't think the city mayor liked me driving around. I mean, doing that too much in this town because he did drive by 3 times. I don't think he's very happy. And I did have one guy stop, and he was talking to me, and then he said that that it's not time for signs yet. He hopes I don't bring that sign to the press conference because he said they don't want signs there. But I guess all the major news carriers are going to be there, so I think it's because they don't want to look bad on national TV. So I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. I was interviewed by and photographed by the New York Post, the Washington Post. I was interviewed by Rebel News, and there was one other guy. Sorry, dude, I forget your name. You stood there and talked to me for a little while. So, I mean, overall, it was great. You did have the people who kind of give you that smug look, but then you just, wave and smile. Pisses them off even more. I left. I was out there probably till 7:30. I want to say 8 o'clock. Till pretty much when the town was, traffic was pretty much. I don't want to say dead, but most of the people running around town then is the cleanup workers. I did have one guy stop in a van from one of them cleanup companies and hand me a bottle of water, and he said, "Here." He's like, "Here's the clean stuff," which I found very interesting too. I think these people want to speak out, these workers, but they're afraid to lose their jobs, so they're not going to. That's about it. Like I said, overall it was great. And I had many people stop and tell me thank you for being out there. And that they hope this grows bigger. I hope it grows bigger too. I hope I started something. You had passing motorists flipping pictures of me, taking pictures of me. So I may be eventually plastered all over Facebook, and they may say mean things about me, but you know what? I don't care. As for the reporters, they asked me if I wanted interviewed, and it was like, no, not really, because I'm not doing this for fame. I'm not doing this for fortune. I'm not looking to get famous by doing this. I'm out there doing this for to bring this to light, what is really going on. And then I thought about it. It's like, okay, well, if I don't get interviewed, then they may not meet somebody else that is willing to, speak out about this crap, and it may not get out there. So they may censor their articles when they write them. I mean, people are saying, "Oh, Rebel News is a like lefty newscast, left, right. It shouldn't matter. Gay, straight, lesbian. I don't care what you are. If you're willing to be down there or you want to cover this, I don't think what party you affiliate with should mean anything. You should care no matter what side you're on. So we'll see how this goes tonight at this meeting. Like I said, I don't think the mayor was too happy. He did 3 drive-bys. That big old black SUV I keep on seeing everywhere, that big shot that has out-of-state plates, he drove by a couple times too last night. I don't know if they just happen to drive around town a lot. Not like I spend time on the corner very much, but I did have a sheriff drive by like 4 times. He did park up at the street, and he sat there for a little bit, and then he left. East Palestine Police drove by, I don't know how many times. You know, it is what it is. I mean, they can't do anything. I don't think they're happy. They don't want this coming over town, but if we don't start getting answers, it's going to come to your town. I'll put a call out to all the surrounding communities that this affected, not just the town of East Palestine, because this just ain't the town of East Palestine. This is basically a 200-mile radius that this, you know, basically nuclear bomb, okay, that's what it looked like, went off. And many people shared the same ideas I did, that I talked to, that the explosion was totally not necessary. They said what I said. It was the cheapest and easiest way to get the railroad open. Until the railroad company can provide proof, which they never will, and, you know, they don't care, it's over and done with. If you can provide proof that this pressure relief valve was failing, then okay, you know, I don't agree with the you know, doing all 5 of them, because only supposedly one was leaking. You know, one was venting. That was it. That was the thing going on. Until you can provide proof that this valve was broken, not venting, you know, building up too much pressure inside the tank, I'm not gonna believe you. It was done intentionally. Like I said, the people I talked to, them valves are very, very heavy duty. I mean, they can take a lot before they start failing. Same thing with the tankers. I mean, the tankers are built, you know, strong, and, you know, they can take a lot of PSIs of pressure before they burst. And, you know, if they use this as an excuse, okay, well, we didn't want it to basically puncture the tank because, you know, all this vinyl chloride would have, you know, leaked out. Well, what about all the days that it's been leaking since it happened? I mean, that tanker's been venting since the 3rd, you know, until they blew it up. So what about all them days? You know, it was venting. Then you got tankers, they didn't know how much was left in them. So you got leaked. Some of them leaked out. But it was great. I want to thank Vaughn for doing all this chemical background work. Sorry, I was letting the person go. All this chemical background work that she's been putting out. Thank you, Vaughn. That's so helpful. You've been really, you know, posting a lot of stuff about these chemicals, and I like it because it's, you know, it's at my fingertips and I can read it easier. Thank you, AP, last night, for the shout out and for, you know, directing people over to my page to see what's really going on in East Palestine. I do really appreciate that. And there's probably people I forget. All the people that share, that, you know, retweets my tweets, shares my videos. Thank you. Because if it isn't for, you know, people like us on the ground, this story is just going to get dug under. I mean, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to dig it under. They're trying to hide it. You know, Governor DeWine's press conference yesterday, okay? His 3 p.m., you know, press briefing on this was kind of funny because he recommends you drink bottled water, but the water's safe to drink. The Washington Post reporter, she lives beside the river. She only lives about 15 miles away, but she works for the Washington Post. She lives beside the river, and her town already deemed her water undrinkable. They are not allowed to drink water out of the faucet. They have to drink bottled water. You know, she was telling me that last night. they're just going to continue to hide. So we'll see how tonight goes. I'm probably going to be I may be the big mouth of the group. I don't know. Especially if national TV is going to be there. I would like to. They may edit it out and not show it just because we know how MSM is. But yell it out or ask questions loud enough to answer this question. Why is this happening? Are you going to supply the residents with water now, bottled water? But that guy had stopped. I don't know if he was with the something to do with maybe the city. I don't know, but he was worried about me bringing that sign up there because CNN was supposed to be up there live streaming it, or at least recording it. And same thing with major news outlets. So, I mean, it could be just, I don't know, maybe he just don't want that look up there, but I think he doesn't want other people to see that the residents are starting to stand up because they're getting fed up. And, if we don't show it, then, it didn't happen. So, I don't know how I'm going to deal with that tonight. I'm going to head up. It starts at 7. I'm going to get there around 6. Just to hang out outside, just to maybe talk to people showing up. I would love to talk to the mayor, but he may not be very happy with me right now. But just to talk to people, showing up if they're willing to talk. I mean, it could be off camera, on camera. I don't care. As long as we have conversation about this, that's great. So look for that. Like I said, I'm going to try to live stream it in the school. It's in the gym. I'm hoping the signal's decent in there, but you never know. They might block the signal so you can't live stream it. But it still will be recorded. We got somebody that's going to be down at that class action litigation. That starts at 7 too. So when I get home, I will upload that. So you guys can get the gist of what's going on. But anybody that lives in this zone that was affected by this, I mean, they're starting at a 20-mile radius, and they're supposed to start working their way out at 10 miles at a time. They'll do from like 21 miles to 30 miles, and 31 miles to 40 miles. They're supposed to start working their way out for class action suits. So as I become notified of them, or if you guys see them, I'll post them. So is this roller company going to go broke and go down? No, but I want them to suffer as much as they can, as much as I can make them suffer, because you ain't gonna shut me up. There's no way. Your intimidation of your sheriff driving by last night. These Palestinian police, they may not know who I was. We did hire some new guys. There was some new guys hired there. They may not know who I was, and was this weird on the street. The ones that would know who I was would know that it's really no big deal. But you can't intimidate me with the sheriff. It doesn't scare me. I'm practicing my rights. I can stand on the corner as long as I want. So, all right. I just want to give you a quick update. Like I said, I don't know about anything about articles. It was kind of late last night, so they probably didn't meet the press deadline. Even if they don't publish anything, I don't care. I still got the story out there. Other than that, stay tuned, because like I said, this meeting may be very interesting. I'm sure we're not going to have, not everybody in there is going to be calm. So, especially if they start getting answers, the answers of I don't know, or I don't have that in front of me. A lot of people ain't be very happy, but like I said, overall last night, very positive experience. Tons of thumbs up from all ages. I had young kids stop and ask, what's your sign say? and they were talking. They said that, yeah, that was a total crap show, what they did. You know, it's nice to see the young group maybe, you know, starting to get into this too, because it's going to affect them more. You know, I'm 43. You know, I'm eventually going to die. One reporter asked me, you know, do you feel safe here? You know, I know what I walked into when I did the videos. You know, I know what I was around when I was filming all that stuff. You know, it don't worry me. It's the kids, you know, and the younger generation that this is going to affect more, because, you know, my life's probably just about halfway over. So I told him, as long as I, you know, got the story out before I died, I'd be happy. He laughed. I don't think he'll put that in the paper, though. So I think that's it. I will catch up with you guys later. I will live stream outside a little bit. Inside, I don't know how they're going to have it set up, but out of respect for the citizens asking questions, unless it's set up to where, you know, the podium's like in front of the. Hold on, guys, I'll get a phone call. I hate when it happens. Unless it's set up with a podium in front of the, you know, the table. Now I got music going, man. What the heck? Jeez almighty. I don't know if you guys can still hear me now. I get a phone call, then I can get music playing in the background. I got nice driving music. Now, unless, out of respect for them, and unless it's in front of the table, I'm not going to film people asking questions. It's just going to be focused on the, you know, table. We'll see if the railroad shows up. They were invited, and EPA was invited. So we'll see who actually shows up tonight. If it's if it's just the mayor and the police and the fire chief and stuff like that, we're not going to get no answers. So I'm hoping they do show up. But like I said, I expect to hear a lot of, you know, I don't care, I don't know. It's not in front of me. We can't tell you at this time. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Like I said, I will catch you guys later on. That will be on the Blackout Media News channel. I'm eventually going to merge all my America 2.0 stuff over to that channel, just because it's easier than, because when I post videos, I got to post videos on both channels, and it becomes just a total pain in the ass. So, and I can live stream on another channel. I can't live stream on my channel because it's broken and YouTube can't figure it out. So I'm eventually going to merge everything over, but that's later on down the road. So I will catch you guys later. Look out for that. Like I said, I'm hoping to be down there around 6. I'm hoping. Just to hang out outside, you know, maybe talk to some people. And we'll see how it goes tonight. Could be interesting, guys. Alright, take care. Thank you guys for everything that you guys do, that you support. And, you know, the dude, I should bring this up too. Dude, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I think you're the engineer, mechanical engineer or something. You have posted so much information on my channel that is so helpful. Thank you. The chemist that has posted information on my channel about that they've worked with this gas before. Thank you. The railroad people that has worked for the railroad, or, you know, or worked for a railroad union and has posted comments. Thank you. I can't thank you enough, because that helps me out big time, because, you know, I'm a newbie to this. You know, I'm not the smartest individual, so this is all new to me, and I have learned a lot within the past couple of days. Gives me a whole new respect for, you know, the railroad. Well, the way the railroad's supposed to run, not the derailments or anything. But thank you guys, everybody. Even if I don't mention you, I mean, thank you. Even my haters, thank you. You know, at least I know that I'm in your head. I'm taking up some room in your head for you to write a hateful comment for me. So I still appreciate it. You know, I'm nice. I don't ban you from my channel because you say something hateful. I believe in, you know, you have the right to say that. It's your free speech. Only time you will get a ban is if, you know, racist or, you know, uncalled for stuff was said in the comment. So, you know, it's your right to think what you want. I'm not trying to censor people. It's just not how my channel is. It takes a lot for me to actually ban somebody. I think the people on my ban list are bots. You know, the sex robots. So I think that's it. I'm gonna get off here. I have about an hour before I have to be there, so I'm gonna get my gear together, get all my battery packs charged up. This is supposed to last from 7 to 9. I don't know if they'll go the whole time. If it starts getting out of hand, they're probably going to cut it short and say we're done with questions and run away like they did at the other press conference at one time. But other than that, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, it's supposed to be 2 hours. I'll be all charged up. I'll be ready to go. I didn't go out today and get any footage, unfortunately. I worked in the morning, and then, you know, I'm on my way home now, and I got to get stuff ready for this meeting. So, but I will be out to get more footage, and I did buy a higher zoom lens for my my camera. So if they want to keep me away from that side, that's fine. I'll just go on the other side, and I'll just, you know, zoom in. I may do a drone. Have somebody come out with a drone. I know a couple people with friends that have drones. I've seen people release. They've been releasing footage of the drones of the cleanup. It's been pretty interesting. So if I have to, I'll bring a drone out. We'll fly a drone over. But either way, I want to hit the park up to see if they're still storing them freaking hazardous, you know, waste, dirt, whatever the heck you want to call it, in the park. As of yesterday, they were still up there. Well, they dropped new ones off, empty ones. So I'm going to still, you know, see if they're still storing that up there. I don't know if they are or not. But we will check that out. I don't know if I get to it. I'll probably do it tomorrow because it'll be dark by the time I get out of that meeting. But stay tuned, guys. I think it's about to get interesting in this town. They may have to deal with, you know, a large group. They're worried about one person. What happened to the whole group that's out here? You know, and we ain't gonna be violent. I don't want no violence. This is not a violent protest. It's not a violent thing. This is all just to demand answers, you know, or to demand for them to tell the truth, basically, I'd say. They're giving us answers, but it's not truthful answers. So, you know, we ain't gonna be looting the town. We ain't gonna be burning down the town because you start doing that shit. I'm gonna throw you out myself. Because I don't stand for that. I don't agree with that at all. But, man, something's right. So, it's about to get interesting. I will catch you guys later. Thank you all for everything you do. Like I said, I can't say thank you enough. I've met so many great people doing this. It's just amazing how one event can bring so many people together that, you know, people I never even knew. And even our last event we covered, you know, you guys have been with me long enough. You know the event we covered last time. I met some great people. You know, so it's just weird how events bring people together. I met some real idiots too, but we won't go there because, you know, it's over in the past. It's over, done with. They're done. Their ship is about, you know, all the way underwater. That's what happens when you run out of money, guys. Sorry. Other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.